6 to 9. You're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Matt and Liam podcast. Matt and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster, and welcome to a special maths edition.
Yes, not Married at First Sight, sometimes a thing that you have to talk about on commercial radio. I'm talking about maths, M-A-T-H-S, maths.
Yeah, not mats as in two
No,
Matthews.
not mat or doormats, or like a matte finish on a paint. No.
Yep.
We are talking about maths, numbers, numeracy, okay? Algebra, Pythagoras' theorem, these sorts of things.
Obtuse angles,
Square roots, pies.
decimals, fractions,
Calculus.
radius, circumferences, all that stuff.
All forms of measurement and numbers.
Millimeters,
Centimeters.
meters, yep,
Don't forget centimeters.
feet,
Yes.
imperial,
Yes. Metric. All of it.
all of it.
Every damn bit of it is being covered off in this podcast with Adam Spencer, a man.
Volume,
Yes, that will be in there. A man who did we did the same job at some point, so we're always connected in that way. He was a Triple J breakfast host for a lot longer than us, but
Yep.
he did a great job.
yep.
And now he's a very funny man, so enjoy. It's the first day of school, and for some parents, that's going to come with some anxiety around the questions that the kids might ask them coming home with their homework and that sort of thing. And luckily, we have Australia's favourite maths guru, Adam Spencer, to help them out this morning. Good morning, Adam.
Gee, it's a hotly contested field, Australia's favourite maths guru, isn't it? To think that I've risen even into the top 50 is just so flattering.
Yeah, and you're really there.
You certainly are, Adam. You've written a new book, Maths 101, to help Aussie parents with this exact thing. Now, do most people forget everything they learned as a kid by the time they're an adult? Because I feel like I have.
Yeah, people found, especially on the East Coast with the homeschooling phenomenon last year, it's not hard for kids to ask you a question out of about fourth grade mathematics. Why don't we just add the tops and the bottoms of the fractions together, Mum? And unless Mum sees that question coming, the nervous sweats start, and she can't for the life of her remember why that's the case. So Maths 101 walks parents and kids hand in hand through the primary school maths journey from the very basics to the really curly things at the end of year 6.
I got to admit, Adam, I don't have kids myself, but I get the sweats just even thinking about maths. And I love listening to you, and, you know, it almost seems like a magic trick what you could do with maths. But for me, it's like the chest is getting tight, the hands are getting sweaty.
I've seen Liam do all
I'm
sorts
not
of
good
things,
at this.
and not much makes him nervous. But genuinely, if a maths question comes up on air, he does get rattled.
I don't know. It goes back to those school days when the teacher would throw it to me and I'd be like, my mind would melt.
Well, Adam, even like even and odd numbers. The other day I was talking to producer Belle, and I said that 15 was an even number, but she said it wasn't. But I said no, but you can put 5 into 15 3 times. Doesn't that make it an even number? But that makes it a whole number. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I think you're confusing primes and composite numbers with odd and even there, my friend. An easy mistake to make, but not if you read Adam Spencer's Maths 101.
Page 73.
All right, look, you have prepared a challenge to test our maths knowledge this morning. I'm excited for this. Liam isn't. It's best of 3 questions. Liam, our name is our buzzer.
Okay.
Here we go. This is question number 1.
A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
There you go, 7. 7 Nation Army. 7 is the square root of what number?
So the square...
The sweats are starting.
So this... I couldn't tell you what a square root is, to be honest.
Mm.
Square root, is that got to do with how many times it can go into itself?
I didn't get roots at all at school.
Let me rephrase the question, boys.
Okay.
What's 7 times 7?
7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. 49.
I didn't hear a name, but I'll pay it as correct.
Ben. Yes. Thank you very much.
There is a way to go a little bit quicker than that. You can commit the times tables to memory if you want, so you don't have to, every time you do a multiplication in your life, start an add up. But the addition there was fantastic. Ben, well played. 1-0 to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking 70, but that's 10 times 7.
Well, then you could also do that, couldn't you? You could also do 10 times 7, take 1 7 off. That'd be 9 times 7. But look, let's get on to question. Let's get on to question number 2.
Yeah, at least you remember the tricks.
Oh, how romantic is this? He walks 500 miles and then 500 more to make 1,000. Something weird on the primary school math syllabus, boys, that really mucks around parents. Roman numerals.
Deary me.
Okay.
What's the Roman numeral for 1,000?
Well, I'm pretty sure 10
I think
is
it's
X.
it's
So if 10's X.
it's 4 X's.
Is it 4X gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4X is a popular Queensland beer. It's not the Roman numerals for 1,000.
Damn.
Is it M? Is that the right answer?
Well, Liam said, damn, that finishes in an M. I'll pay it 1-1.
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right, look, this isn't going too well for Liam and I. Let's go question number 3.
It's hip to be square. It's hip to be square.
Huey Lewis in the news. Hip to be square. Geometry, boys. Geometry. And this is for the win. Here we go. What is the internal angle in a square? How big is it? How big is the angle in a square?
Ben, 90 degrees.
Correct, Ben.
Yeah!
2-1.
You lost me at inner. That's when I just blacked out, and then I woke up and I just heard claps, and everyone was really happy. I suppose it's all over now. Is everything safe? There's no more questions?
Yeah, look, it would have been pretty controversial if you'd ended up winning when I'd confused the word damn with you saying the letter M. So I think the real winner on the day was Ben.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
mathematics 2-1. Congratulations, Ben.
Does that mean that if the internal's 90, is the external, is that...
Quick while you're ahead, mate. You sounded cool in front of Adam. I would leave it there. Get your hands on Adam Spencer's new book, Maths 101. It is out now everywhere. It's a must for parents who are taking those kids back to school or maybe doing their homeschooling and want to learn a little along the way. Thank you so much for joining us. A pleasure as always.
I'll get an emergency copy to you, Liam, as quickly as I can.
Thank you. And that is the end of the podcast, which covered off lots of things.
So many things.
Involving maths. You had Pisces. That's a star sign. That's a star sign. No, I was honestly, we used so many maths terms at the start, but I was at the end of my tether.
Yeah, me too. I was really straining my brain. I was thinking there's going to be more in like weight of things.
Like
volume's a good
did we
one.
say grams?
Didn't say grams. Pounds.
Yes.
Cents.
Tons. That all this stuff is covered, guys.
Megaliters.
Yep. Covered off.
Yep.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
I'm pushing hard for this podcast to get into the science section.
Would be good.
Get out of
Maybe
comedy.
we'd
get into
finally
science.
win an award for something.
Unlikely. There's a couple of good science ones.
Very unlikely. What, Dr. Carl?
Yeah.
What else is there?
Brian Cox.
Does he have his own podcast? You're just saying
No, he
saying
would.
names of people
He
who do
would.
science
I
things.
guarantee you he would.
Probably.
Did you want me to check?
Yeah, check if Brian Cox has got a science podcast. If not, I think this episode could be a hot shot in giving us some sort of recognition that we so crave.
I'll tell you what, science isn't high
it's
up.
uncharted territory.
Yeah, it really
So,
is.
like, we could just do our normal show
There's
and
technology.
then say, like, obtuse a few times.
Yeah.
Even though it's maths, but, math, science, yeah.
You know, a real hole in the market there. Oh, here we
Yeah.
go, science. The Huberman's Lab.
Oh, that sounds really fun. I can't wait to click on that when I get home.
Radio Lab.
Yeah.
Dr. Carl is the top one.
Okay, yep.
And that's about it.
Oh, mate, the Ben and Len podcast is going to do numbers in that category this year.
See you, podcaster.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.